Welcome back to another edition of Our City. I hope everyone enjoyed the July 4th holiday weekend. The fireworks in the city of Elizabeth were a great success. Thousands of people attended at the waterfront and probably thousands more over at Jersey Gardens Mall. The fireworks went off and they were one of the best received in the entire county area. So for all of you that came, I hope you enjoyed the show and had a safe, healthy holiday weekend. Weather was good. Weather was good this past weekend as well. A few things going around the city of Elizabeth this week. On July 13th at 11 o'clock this Wednesday, a grand open and ribbon cutting of Children's Place, a clothing and accessory store for young people. This event will take place at their brand new facility, 23 Broad Street, right near the courthouse on the corner of Elizabeth Avenue. For more information, call 355-7164. And on Friday of this week, at July 15th, the grand opening ribbon cutting of Elizabeth Similine Dental. The new facility is located at 1206 East Grand Street. So if you need more information concerning these events or any other events, please call our Public Information Office at 820-4124. I think this Friday we're also going to have the Peruvian flag raising in front of City Hall at 5 o'clock in the evening. If there's anything I can chat with two young ladies here in the city of Elizabeth about, is the success of Julyfest, which actually started 20 years ago this month. And I'm pleased to be joined by Miss Winona Ankrum, who's also the chairwoman of the Housing Authority this year. Welcome.
You're welcome.
And Miss Margaret Carroll, who actually served the first hamburger at Julyfest 20 years ago, right?
Yes.
Yes, you did. And you remember that well, right, Margaret?
Yes, I do.
So tell me about it. Tell me about Julyfest from your point of view.
Well, when it started out 19 years ago, I was there. It was nice. There were different organizations there. And we wasn't expecting many people, but it was good. A good
You didn't expect a lot of people, right?
No, we did not at first. But it was a good turnout, really.
And Winona, were you there 20 years ago?
And as a matter of fact, I'm the one who gave it the theme, putting unity in the community.
And Julyfest, and having it during July. Now, the living quarters were a lot different back then. There were courtyards and things. So what is Julyfest, and why did you do it? Why did the neighbors come together to do this?
Well, when I stepped into it, Tom Comerford had asked me to come into a meeting when they was putting together. He wanted to bring community, organizations, agencies, and the hospitals together, along with all the partners in the city, the Housing Authority, the City of Elizabeth, and anyone else that was willing and able to come and be part of the Julyfest. So it was really to get out information, to help residents get testing, because as you know, a lot of residents back in the day, they didn't go for testing. But bringing the testing and the agency and all the information right there on the site of Pioneer Homes, it was great. And then later on, the market, the street market, they came down when they started giving out WIC. And instead of you having to go off, you come to the Julyfest, you can get your WIC stuff there, you can get all kind of information, all kind of testing, even haircuts, everything's free that day. So that was just a day of bringing everyone together and just having a good time.
And Margaret, did you live in Pioneer Homes or McGlory Manor back then?
McGlory Manor.
You were in McGlory Manor back
Yes.
then. And you've seen the changes occur.
Yes.
And has Julyfest helped that?
Yes. I think it really helped a lot.
And were you one of the original organizers, Margaret?
Yes.
And Winona?
Yes.
Tell me about some of the other original organizers who may have passed on.
Oh, you had Tom Comerford, you had Cecilia Frazier, you had Charlene Taylor, but she hasn't passed on, Charlene Taylor. We had Emma Richardson, Vera Cotton. There were so many of us.
And it was a group effort.
Yes.
It was a really big team effort, right?
Yes.
Now, you still get Reverend Bartley to flip hamburgers?
Sure, we do.
What does it take to get him there on that motorcycle every year?
Only thing he have to do is know Julyfest.
And he's there.
And he's there.
Well, I just get a kick out of seeing him cook the hamburgers. I want to let you know that. And who else? There's other people in there cooking the burgers, I know.
Well, you know, it used to be a time where you was our first special guest to do the burgers. And then every year we come up with
still have the
someone
apron.
else. Of course.
That was all signed by the committee.
That's a lifetime apron. You got to keep that.
I do. I use it in the backyard.
It say grilling and chilling.
Grilling and
eat
chilling.
what
You
quantity.
remember what it says?
I wrote it. But we have guests. We have preachers from the churches that come, and even though we ask for a guest cook every year, it's like anyone who feel like they want to get on the grill and do the flipping and the cooking, they do it. And we've had from the fire department to, as you know, the mayor, to we're trying to get the housing authority to flip some burgers.
We got to get Jones out there,
Yes,
right?
yes. But other than that, we've been doing very good with it.
I'm going to see if I can deliver Bill Jones and Jose Sabatera to flipping the burgers in this year's Julyfest. Now, how does the community benefit now, and maybe compare it to even 20 years ago? How do they benefit by Julyfest?
Well, they benefit now because it's more agencies and more organizations that know about the Julyfest now. So they're bringing in more information and more activities that goes on for our community. The bomb squad, you know, they're going to be there this year. They was there a couple years back, but they're back this year. And we have the fire department that brings down the smokehouse, and it teaches the children how to go in and out. And not only the children, any adults that go in that smokehouse, that is, to me, is very important because it teaches them how to save their lives in case of a fire. And then we have testing for HIV, which is very confidential, and we keep that in a secluded area. And then we have the blood test, high blood pressure testing for diabetes, you know. So normally residents who couldn't get out, or they might have been to their doctor, but they might want a second time to get tested for something. So it gives them that opportunity of getting it done then.
Margaret, are you work to encourage the residents to take advantage of this testing?
Yes.
Talk to a few folks?
Yes. Because this morning, I was out and I seen Charlene, and she said over there in the new senior building, your building, there would be a testing over there, eye and blood pressure. She said, you work? I said, yes, I was there.
And did the seniors respond favorably when another person says, hey, you should get tested?
Yes, it was about 15 of them there when I left.
15?
Mm-hmm.
That's really good.
And some more was coming in.
And if the free testing wasn't there, you think they'd go? Somewhere else? Probably not.
They probably would.
They'd probably find
They
something.
had transportation.
If they had transportation, they'd
Yeah,
go.
and then with all the cutbacks on medical, you know, a lot of the insurance, they stop the transportations now and whatnot. So anything that we can bring into our community that will help our residents, and not only our residents, but any residents in the city of Elizabeth that want to come down and enjoy the Julyfest and the free testing and the free food and the free music, because that's a day of freeness.
Oh, it's a great afternoon.
That's a great day. And so far, for 20 years, we've had great weather. And we're hoping that
Tell me
it'll be
about
that
some
way.
of the contributors that help out as well. The Housing Authority of the city, and tell me about some others.
We have Pepsi help us out. We have Councilman Manny Grover. He helps us out. Community Investment Strategies, Conifer Realty. They help us out a lot.
Julyfest open everybody?
To everybody.
And how many people do you expect are going to be there?
Ooh, but we have 600 hamburgers and 600 hot dogs, and we usually walk away with nothing.
Do you really?
Yes.
Alonzo Jones doesn't come by and eat, does he?
Yes, he do.
He does? Yeah, because he doesn't get any food at home, so.
Okay.
Does he perform a skit when he's there?
He's our master of ceremonies.
Oh, he was the last couple of years. I don't know if you invited him back.
Oh, yeah,
You had the
yes.
courage to invite him back.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about the time and the location of Julyfest so the residents know.
Well, the Julyfest will be held in front of the Millers Evan Logan Center 161, 163 First Street here in Elizabeth, New Jersey, between the hours of 4 and 7. And any agency or any organization that is now hearing about the July Fest and still wish to be part of it, just give us a call. They can call me, Winona Ankrum, at 908-576-2852.
Does the organization do other events during the course of the year?
We, at the July Fest, doesn't do any events, but
No.
we also help anyone who would like for us to help them out with their events. We have no problem.
Winona and Margaret, I want to thank you for taking the time out of your schedule today to come and chat with me about July Fest. I go to a lot of events during the course of the year. It's one of my favorite ones. And I look forward to seeing the guest griller, for lack of a better word. And I always like that apron. I still use it, grilling and chilling with the E-Port residents.
That's right, grilling and chilling in the E-Port community.
In the E-Port community.
Yes.
Thank you. Look forward to seeing you on July Fest. May we have nice weather.
Yes, we do.
hope so.
Please stay with us after these messages. We're back with more with Jose Sabater and a new senior building that was just opened in the city of Elizabeth last week that is certified under the Energy Star label. Please stay with us.